Omar Ahmed, IFL TV, MTK Global. We're in Liverpool. Mark Tibbs has got John Harding Jr. on the bill, fighting for the English title against Jack Cullen. This is when we see kind of how good John is.
Yeah, it's a big fight for John. This is it's a very important fight for John, and it's not a job that he can't accomplish, if you know what I mean. It's a good fight for him. Yeah, looking forward to it.
And if he can bag that English title in the amount of fights he has, a very limited number of fights, that's a statement from John.
Of course, yeah. John's he's getting on a little bit, so he's got his man strength, and he's had some good training, and he's ready. He's ready.
You've been a very busy man. I want to take your mind back to the O2. Firstly, just talk to me about Charlie Duffield's loss against Dan Aziz. Didn't go his way. How's he been?
Charlie, spoke to him a few times on the phone. He's very, very disappointed and down. It was a good even fight, good 50-50 fight, and the better man won on the night. So a bit disappointed myself. He never let his hands go like he can, and like he should have done. But that's what big nights do to some people. You know what I mean? Yeah.
What do you think's next for Charlie?
I'm not too sure yet, because I've since that show I've still been busy doing things, and but we're gonna meet up this weekend. He's coming to Liverpool to watch John. Yeah.
Okay, and then of course at the top of the bill you had Dillian, who was in a great fight against Oscar Rivas, really brought the heat, but he came through. But of course afterwards, we've seen articles, etc. The whole talk of boxing at the moment has been about Dillian. What did you know before the fight about him having hearings? Obviously they had to do that on the day of the fight. Eddie had a statement ready to go, saying the fight's going to be off, but obviously he got cleared to fight. What did you know about it?
I didn't know. God's honest truth, I never knew nothing about it. Listen to this. We planned to box like we box. He brought a masterclass performance in the way and the style he beat Rivas. Then the very next day, I flew to Spain for a week's holiday, and after I was out there for 1 week, and that's when I heard all the news on whatnot. But leading up to the fight, didn't know nothing about none of this. Didn't know nothing about none of this. No, not one bit. No one said nothing to me.
I do find that a little bit strange that as his trainer,
Go on.
6-year-old man, as his trainer, that fight potentially was off until the clearing, until it was cleared at the hearing on the Saturday of the fight, or the morning of the fight, and you didn't know about that.
Didn't know.
Do you not think that's a bit bizarre?
No. Well, for whatever reason, no one told me. I went about my business, done the job I had to do, and we done it. And no one said nothing to me.
Okay, because Eddie's come in for a fair bit of stick that he should have told Rivas' team. But if you're not finding out, then kind of it's that confidential. Yeah. And as Eddie said, he was cleared. So at the moment there seems to be nothing wrong.
Yeah. Well, listen, the board let him fight. Now I've learned about what's gone on and whatnot. I've had a couple of conversations with Dillian and with some other members of the team, but no one told me. I found out after a day I was in Spain. Ruined my holiday. Yeah.
Yeah, of course it did. Mark, also, he did not fail anything with VADA. That's what we know. WBC used VADA as their drug testing agency, but they've still suspended him for that shot at the WBC title.
Let me tell you something. Ever since I've worked with Dillian Whyte, he's so thorough in everything. In everything he does, he eats, he drinks. He's so thorough. He's a proper pro. He's a proper professional. So all this talks of cheating and this and that very, very surprises me. It's knocked me sick. It's knocked us all sick, to tell the truth. You know what I mean? But it surprises me how he's performed like he performed. With no sleep, etc. and things like that.
2 days no sleep.
Yeah, listen. We all know what it's like when we don't get no sleep. You know what I mean? But no, very, very, very disappointed in certain things that people say and surmise, before knowing what's gone on. And no, I never knew nothing until I was 2 days, my second day in Spain after the fight.
But just back to that WBC thing, as I said, they used VADA and he did not fail a single VADA test. The alleged test that came back positive was from UCAD. WBC have got nothing to do with that. They use VADA, but they're still suspending him. That makes no sense.
No. Well, listen, look, WBC ain't a big fans of Dillian Whyte, are they? So you know, I'm not surprised with that. So listen, look, at the end of the day, Dillian's professional people are on it and dealing with the situation, and I know what Dillian Whyte's all about, and he's a proper human being. He's a proper man. He ain't no cheat. I'll tell you that now.
Okay.
He ain't no cheat. And it gets me upset to talk about it like that, man, because he don't deserve it.
Of course. Just lastly, have you spoken to Dillian much since all these events?
Yeah, a couple of times, and it was good to hear from him yesterday. And yeah, hopefully we might see him up here on Friday. We'll see. Yeah.
All right, Mark. Appreciate your time on IFL. Best of luck with John tomorrow night. Okay.
Good luck.
Cheers.
Thanks very much. Cheers, Umar. Cheers, mate.